going on, my friends? Can y'all hear me okay? What's going on, my friends? Just trying to get started here. Alright, today we're doing the Uber Pretzel. It's the longest ride in Watopia. Not the longest ride in Zwift, but longest ride in Utopia. There's one ride, PRL Ultra Long is the longest ride in Zwift, but that's in the London world. We're in Watopia. Hope everybody's doing good. Yesterday I just did a hike workout. I was really worn out from 30-pound ruck the day before. I didn't realize I changed my jersey. We're just kind of in a warm-up right now. I haven't really started the course. I think the warm-up or the route to the course is about a half kilometer. Oh look, the Santa Claus off to the left there. So I'm set up with all kinds of got my big Under Armour drink with me. It's like a 1-gallon jug. I've got a bunch of gels. I also got some ketone bottles. I got a bunch of free ones from when I was at Tunnel Hill. They were sponsored by Ketone IQ. I'm going to shift up a little bit. 314. I feel like must be just getting a lot stronger. Happy Saturday to everyone. Let me know what your plans are. If you're watching, drop me a chat and make sure my chat's working. That's a nice day in Texas. It's not cold, not hot. I went out earlier for a coffee. Yeah, I was doing a lot more studying on about Zwift yesterday and today. It turns out that when you finish the Everest Challenge, which is 8,000 meters. Hey Sam, when you finish the Everest Challenge, which is 8,000 meters, you get the Trek Mondale frame. You don't when you get level 10. Or maybe you can buy it then. But what's interesting is you stay in the Everest Challenge, and if you get to Once you get to 50,000 meters, which take a long time, it's at 150,000 feet to climb, you get the frame that everybody wants is the Tron frame, which glows. Yeah. It seems my chat is cut off a little bit. I should have made it wider. Well, if there's ultras on Zwift, this would be it. This one's 126 kilometers, so about 8 miles. Just take it easy. This one's got like close to 10,000 feet of climb, so it's, yeah, but it's cold. It's not cold here. It's probably in the 60s outside right now. My green screen's working, but I need to blend it a little bit more. I didn't really want the box on there. I really had a lot of trouble with it. I had to move it up. I had to move it up because it's cutting part of my head off, and then I lost my camera. I had to re-add it. I don't know, I guess I know how to use OBS pretty good, but it humbles you once you get everything set up, and then you might do something again. Next time, something might be not working right. So I had to mess with it like 30 minutes. That's working okay. The green screen's working. Just need to blend it and fine tune it a little bit more. Also, it was kind of like a bright light on the side of my head. It's the light from my fan. I need to get a filter for it or something. A little more fine tuning. I mean, my studio's pretty good, but it's not perfect. Oh shit. Definitely hitting a hill now. Oh, 6.2, no wonder. Shift down. Hey buddy. Dude's running. I don't know if he's gonna run this ultra. He's just hanging out. I just can't let him outrun me up the hill on a bike. That's 6.3 grade. He's kicking it pretty good. Now once we get flat again, he stopped. Swiss rider passing me right now like I'm sitting there. What's up, buddy? Yeah, if you want to follow me on Zwift, Richard Runs Trails. Shows up as R Trails, but Richard Runs Trails. You just have to download the Zwift companion app to your phone. and then add me, and it'll tell you where I'm riding and if you want to join me. Well, you definitely need to have the Zwift companion app. That's how you do almost everything on Zwift. So it's a different application than Zwift. It shows you a lot of your data in a lot better, clearer format. -6 in Wyoming, yeah, I bet. But I don't live up north. I think it's cold here in the mornings. Alright, 124, almost 125 kilometers to go, so we're just getting started. I haven't really hit any mountains yet. There's a bunch of mountain passes. Yeah, talking smack, here comes the mountain. First major climb, I guess. Well, this ride, for people that are good on Zwift, takes 6.5 hours, so I think it's going to take me a lot more than that. Maybe 9 hours, I don't know. We'll see. Well, the hills are not, I mean, the hills are punchy, but they're not real long ones like the ones I was doing the other day. Well, I say that. I'm talking too fast. 8% grade and everybody's blowing by me. I shift down and kick up the watts. And shit, I'm doing 235 watts. These dudes are flying by me. They say it's important to have your height and weight correct on Zwift, because if you don't, your avatar will move a lot slower or faster. To be fair to yourself, fair to others, you need to have your height and weight accurate. That's how it does all the calculations. That was dude has a Tron bike. He's been doing this for a while. Yeah, I need to take it easy. Pushing hard, don't pay attention to the others. I've been doing this a long time. Kick it up. Happy Saturday to everybody. The dudes are flying down here. That's the funnest part about climbs. You get to fly down here. Over 7% grade already. We still have 125 kilometers to go. I have a feeling we're going to have a good workout. I got my fan on pretty good. Probably should have it on high, but when you're streaming, even with the fans on low, you can hear it. If you go on high, it really messes everything up. So, I'm sure y'all can hear me okay because the camera's pretty close. Yeah, I got a bunch of gels and all kinds of crap. I also got 2 bottles of ketones that they gave me at Tunnel Hill. I've taken one before. It tastes like taking medicine. They say it helps you. So later on, I'll take, here's another Tron bike. I'll take a ketone later. I moved up to level 9 since last time we talked. Let's go down a little bit. It's starting to hurt. I'm fixing to get up to a higher grade. Might move up a couple levels during this workout. Just get a lot of XP. I get over 3,000 XP in this workout or this course because it's so long. XP is calculated by kilometers ridden. You also get some extra stuff, like if you run with if you cycle with a robo pacer, which I tried to do before. You know, robo pacer group. You get extra XP, but they were just too fast for me. I couldn't hold on. You can see my Under Armour gallon jug. I got BTN and GR1 in here. Oh, almost 9% graded now. Hey, there's a Tron bike. Hey buddy, I'm fixing to catch you in your own Tron bike. Okay, we're down to 3.6 grade. We can kick it up a little bit. My heel's pretty rough. And some dude from the US. He's trying to catch up on me. He's got a white bike. It's probably, that might be the Trek Mondale bike. I've got the light chromoly bike. It cost me 25,000 drops to get it. It's just a slight upgrade on the steel frame. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I think that's the Trek bike. Oh, here comes a Robo Pacer group. I can see the Robo Pacer though. Maybe in front. See how fast they're moving? No fucking way. Oh, there he is. Robo Pacer's on a Tron bike. Man, they're fucking jacking ass. I'm hauling ass. There's no way I'm catching them. I'm doing 150 watts and they blew by me like I'm sitting there. I'm not going all out trying to catch a Robo Pacer with 120 kilometers to go. We might do that at the end of the ride. Not right now. What's up, buddy? Passed me earlier, you're going too fast. We're still on 3%. Let's keep a solid pace at 150 watts. Just kind of keep my cadence going. That dude was flying. Another American passed me. He's doing 5 watts per kg. Must be an elite. And when I hit 2 watts per kg, I feel like I'm pushing hard. What's up, buddy? Just past the German. Like I said earlier, I'm doing the Uber Pretzel, which is the longest route in Watopia. Not the longest route in Zwift. The longest route in Zwift is a PRL full. All the elevation in this course may be too much for me. I mean, because let's take it easy. I've got elevation coming. That's the nice thing about the map, the way it shows the elevation. Also, I moved my camera down so I could see my gear shifting. My first time I did it. There's a Tron bike. Mr. Dunn. Got a Tron bike. Doing pretty good. A little bit faster than me. It doesn't look like it. It looks like he's a lot faster than me. I'm coming up on a runner. He's doing him an ultra if he's doing this whole thing. That's what I'm going to do one day. I'm going to run this thing. Not run it, but jog it. It'll take a while. In Zwift cycling, they got 100 levels. Right now I'm at level 9, so I just got started a few weeks ago. But in running, they only have 30 levels. It's not, the point system, XP is all kept separate. Quite a bit different. Yeah, 4% grade right now. Let's take it easy. I got my towel with me today. I forgot it on my last one. I need to get like a towel rack or something. It's hard to find a. Ooh, we got Tron bike. I guess you can change the color of the Tron lights. I need to get a towel rack or somewhere to put my towel. I looked for one at Home Depot. I couldn't find it. I was looking for one of those stand-up towel racks. I could mount one on my wall, but I really don't want to. I wrap it around my handlebars. Sometimes it falls off. And then you gotta get off the bike to get it. I don't like that. Okay, we're shifting down. Take it easy. I got a guy from Malaysia coming up on me. And the guy in front of me is from Germany. We're just gonna go straight. I was looking at some of my friends on YouTube from the burpee world, and some of the biggest ones have quit YouTube. The biggest one was yeah, I need a draft if I can get up close. What's up, buddy? You got a mechanical problem? Just pass that German dude. Anyways, in the burpee world, a lot of people quit YouTube. Shift up a little bit. Iron Wolf. I mean, he had like 300,000 subscribers. He quit. He's active Marines. I think the Marines maybe. The Marine leadership gave him shit about his channel. That's what people think. He deleted his videos, or I think he just made them private. Later on, he will make them public again, maybe when he gets out of the Marines. And Strong and Conditioned, the Irish guy, he stopped making videos. These guys have big channels. He just got bored, I guess. I was watching or listening to the Free Trail podcast yesterday with Rod Farvard. You know, he got like second in Western States 2 years ago. He's done pretty well, a few races, but he's gone full-time pro, and I made some comment that I think it's better to keep a part-time job. Some dude didn't like that. I said, well, Killian's got a shoe company. He's like, he started it way late in his career, but Killian's just as fast as Rod after 20 years. I think most of the pros need to keep a regular job. Unless you're like a really strong outlier. Like Jim, Courtney, what's that one, Krista? Tara. I watched the Ultra video with Tara. That was pretty cool. And this leaderboard date is coming up behind my camera. I need to fix that. Turn that off. We're going through town now. I don't know what town this is. I saw that when I was doing a Japanese ride the other day. I think it'd be cool if they told you what town you're in. You know, sometimes they put it on the arch. Sometimes they don't, like this one they don't. Uber Pretzel sounds German or Swiss. The Swiss is German too. Pretty much German language, it's just a little different. Yeah, the live results screen I'll need to turn off for next time. It's a learning experience every time. Last time I had my blocking my shifter. Now I'm blocking live results. It's okay. I have a big climb coming up. Not paying attention, I should. I said downshift. I mean upshift. Not many people on the course today. I'm going straight uphill again. I'm downshift a little bit. Oh man. Look at the end of the, if you can see up on my right, the map. There's this horrendous climb at the end of this route. They always do that shit. It looks like a 15% from straight up the mountain. Probably the last 5 kilometers of this ride. Crazy. This is a pretty decent mountain right now. Probably after, I don't know, 10 kilometers or so, it gets pretty flat for a long time. That's what I want. I think what they did was they put most of the climbing in this route right at the end. Jack with everybody. You see, I'm in a pretty long climb right now. It's almost 7% grade. I'm just checking my YouTube out. I think I left it fine. I'm doing good. Yeah, let me know what y'all up to this Saturday. I'm doing this most of the day. Not most of the day. Till early afternoon. Let's see how long it takes me. What's up, buddy? Passed him earlier. It's that German dude. Right now I got Australian guy hitting me, but he's kicking ass. Chinese guys just passed me. I guess it's from a guy from Malaysia. The German dude's catching me again. Nice socks, man. Orange socks and Strava socks. I mean Zwift socks. That's the only thing I don't like about Zwift is their app is in orange. Sometimes I want to go, I turn on Zwift by accident when I'm trying to turn on Strava. Both apps are orange on my phone. I wish Zwift was a different color. Yeah, we're still going uphill. It's a little bit easier now, but still uphill. 5% grade. What's up, buddy? American guys. I'm actually surrounded by a couple American guys right now.
think I should have left my black shirt on. Probably work out better with this live results board in white behind me. I may change later. If I go to the restroom or something, I might change my shirt back. I'll take that next live stream. I'll take that live results board off. I saw where you can adjust those settings, but I didn't think it was going to be behind my camera. Oh well. Once you're in a live stream, you really can't change anything. At least I don't want to try. I'll just mess up something. Well, good news is we can see the easier section coming. I think it's a false summit. I think we have to climb again until we get to the top. Well, we're 30 minutes into this thing. Feel pretty good. Legs feel pretty good. Just have to keep kicking. Let me know what you're up to for this Saturday. Drop me a chat. Let me know where you're listening in the chat from. Let's see, we got. I don't know why the dude behind me has 2 American flags by his name instead of 1. It's kind of weird. Everybody else just has 1. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it does that only when they're right behind you. Oh no, he put American flag in his name. So that makes 2 American flags. Oh, okay. Actually, when I set up my Zwift, I wanted to use the Texas flag, but it doesn't give you that option. What I need to do is try to find a Texas flag that you can paste into your name. And then I will have American flag and a Texas flag. Oh man, that dude is flying. 3.7 watts per kg. That's a French dude. Definitely elite. We're going straight up the hill and he passed me like he's doing 100 miles an hour. Well, we're 30 minutes in, we still got 121 kilometers to go. Kicking it off. How's everybody doing this Saturday? Christmas coming up soon. I'm planning a trip for the family. I haven't really decided where we're going. I was going to go to Costa Rica. Almost 10 hours to get there. I didn't realize it was that far away. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was on the top of the Caribbean. It's actually way south of Cuba when you look at it on a map. And because I live in Austin, you have to transfer a few times. You have to transfer in Orlando. And of course, there's a layover in Orlando. And it's all said and done. It took like 12, 13 hours to get there. I mean, because you gotta get to the airport early and all that. Especially when you're traveling with family. There's a lot more time budgeted. I've got a 5% grade, but I don't feel too bad. What gear are we in? Oh, we're in 7th gear, no wonder. Kind of doing it easy right now. I'm taking it easy because it's a really long ride. I guess you could say, well, if you push harder, the ride won't take as long. It's kind of a give and take. I guess. Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to get to a kind of a level up here, and then we go for a little while, maybe a few kilometers, and then it's a false summit. Then we've really finally climbed the summit, I think. Or maybe it's double false summit. I don't know. But then there's a long ways of fairly flat sections. I'm not going to jinx myself, at least according to the map. And then at the end of the ride looks straight dang up the mountain. Oh, it looks like we're going into like a castle here. There's some no, it's just a tunnel in the mountain. I don't know if there's a town on the other side or not. We'll see. It's easier now. I need to shift up. Stop being a wimp. I changed from US system to back to metric. With the speed, distance I'm very good with metric, but speed I'm not. I'll just keep it metric. I'll get used to it. The dude from Canada was flying. Yeah, he's pushing harder. And then the decline comes up, so let me take it easy. If you're just joining, we're doing the Uber Pretzel, which is the longest ride in Watopia. It's not the longest ride in Zwift, but in Watopia it is. London World has the PRL full, which is like 50 kilometers longer. So this is the second longest ride in Zwift. The fastest, no, I can't even talk. It's the second longest ride in Zwift. But in Watopia, it's the longest ride. The longest ride in Zwift is in London World. There's 3 different worlds in London. 3 different worlds in Zwift. At least in my view. I don't know if you get to a higher level. You see, we get up in the mountains now. Maybe when you get into a higher level, you get more worlds. I don't know. There's some hot air balloons. That looks pretty cool. You see, we've been climbing a while. We've had a few false summits. Hopefully we finish climbing this mountain and then we just chill for a long time. It looks like the last 10 kilometers of this course is just horrendous. Really steep climb. We'll see. I need to shift gears, son. I'm taking it too easy. Let me know what you're up to on this beautiful Saturday. Nice Swiss Rider. I'm drinking BPN GR1 today. Yeah, if you're watching today, let me know what you're up to. Drop me a chat. We'll go up a steeper section now. I dropped it down 1 gear. That dude's from Brazil. Strong climber. Also an American dude. Close the gap. No, I don't think so today. I'm gonna take it easy. This is a really long ride. Oh, there's a Tron bike. That dude's moving too. I don't know if he's on the Michelin team. I don't know. Michelin team, I guess it's a pro. I don't know what flag that is though. Slovakian or something? I don't know. It was moving though. It was only pushing 2.3. Oh, pushing a little bit harder than me. Yeah, a lot of people passing me. That's okay. I'll take it easy. Most important thing for me today is finish. Kind of like my strategy in all my ultras. I'm not out there to win, really. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I'm realistic. I'm an old dude. Just have fun. Keep pushing. We're getting a little bit easier grade up here. We're at 5.6. Let's see what we're fixing to go to. And we'll shift up. 4.5. Another 4 point. A little bit easier, so we'll shift up. Hey buddy, German guy just passed me. Bunch of Germans on course today. One pro passed from the Michelin team. I just want to do it where you can ride with pros. I don't know if that you put you with them and then you try to keep up, or they slow down for you. I don't know. Maybe it's a robo rider. I don't know. I'll try it someday. Yeah, the steep section of the climb up here is a King of the Mountain segment. I'm not gonna push it hard though. If they have a calm King of the Mountain at the end of the race, I might try. The problem is if you push harder on a KOM early in a ride, man, you just fry yourself. Maybe he has a Tron bike. No, maybe it's just special wheels. Oh, that's not very good. I'm working up a little bit of sweat. What are you not up to today? Pretty Saturday here in Texas. I heard some pretty cold weather in other places. Bike Kinetic. I wonder if that's a team. The dude just passed me. Oh, he's fixing to pass me. And then we got a couple Germans coming up and a Swiss rider. And we got a big climb coming up. Well, we're just trying to make it to the top of this mountain. And then it looks like about another 80% of the course is fairly flat. Some small rollers. But this is a big climb. One of the biggest climbs at the end of the race. It looks like maybe the last 5 kilometers or maybe more straight up. Horrendous climb. We'll get it done though. Alright. Got a 5.9. Let me stay in this gear. Oh no, 7. Yeah, it's a tough workout. This one I'm taking it easy. I'm only 10 kilometers in. Still have 118. No reason to push too hard. Another false summit. Looks like we got an easy section coming up for a few kilometers, and then we got a really sharp climb. I think that's the king of the mountain segment. Oh, it's a radio tower. I've done a radio tower climb before, it's straight up. I hope it's not the same one. I'm sure it is though. Oh, yeah, it's the same one I did before. I don't know, it's the same name. The radio tower climb I did before was horrendous. It's still not as bad as the last climb. What's up, buddy? Got a couple Germans passing me. Let me know what you're up to today. I'm doing the Uber Pretzel if you just joined. It's one of the longest rides in Zwift. It is the longest ride in Watopia. Second longest ride in Zwift. Close the gap. No, I don't think so. Swiss rider coming up on me. What's up, buddy? We got a really fast rider coming out. Doing 4.1 watts per kg. I don't know what that flag is. White flag with a red cross. It's not Swiss. I don't know. There it goes. Boom. Dude, it's moving. If you know what flag that is, let me know in the chat. Another guy from the bike medic team. Maybe same guy. Maybe he stopped, I don't know. I need to close my window real quick. Too much sunlight. There we go. Not bad. Yeah, like I said, that was a false summit. Still got a little more climbing to do until we get to the top. Dude, those guys are flying. French team. 2 French dudes. And, yeah. I don't know about that white flag. Maybe that's a Slovakian flag. Those guys were all pros. Not pros. I should say elite. I need to figure out what flag that is. It's probably Slovakian. You know what flag that is? Let me know. Yeah, we're fixing to go down here, man. I was going to shift down. I was like, yeah, let's push a little bit more. We're going to go downhill for a little bit. Next big climb, I'm going to take this ketone IQ shot. Alright, we're going downhill for a change. Somebody running. A nice roller. I got so much speed that I just didn't have to climb it. And it's here and there. Maybe in the next 10 minutes we'll get to the top of this mountain. I hope so. It's going to be easy for a long time. And a real big climb on the top. There's a couple more of the same flag. I need to figure out what flag that is. This place, Slovakia. Okay. They have so many good riders. So we're going downhill now. How's everybody doing on this Saturday? Beautiful day in Texas. I'll be outside later. I'm swifting inside right now. Skiing in the mountains. I guess this is Uber Pretzel is probably in, I guess, Switzerland. That's my guess. I'm going downhill now. We're going to do a steep climb. It's just coming up pretty soon. There we go. We're on the climb now. Well, we were able to get a part of it with momentum. There's a Tron bike. I like those colors. It's like kind of a gold fire. I think you can change the colors of your Tron bike. Well, I know you can. In other frames you can. So I've seen something in blue, green. That gold fire looks pretty cool. At the top of the hill, we're going to do a ketone IQ shot. I'm not sponsored by them, but they gave me a bunch of their shots at the Tunnel Hill Ultra. I tried one before. It tastes like medicine, but it's supposed to help you. If you've used ketone IQ, let me know how that works for you. Also, with this workout today, I'll get my time for the week. I didn't do any Swifts today this week, and I have to get 2.5 hours per week to get my bonus. I'll definitely get it today. There's another Tron bike. That one's kind of a purple. That also looks pretty good. Oh, there you go. There's a fire Tron bike. I think we're going to do this ketone IQ now. We'll give it a try. See here, this is I don't know what flavor it is, actually. Lime or something? Alright, bottoms up on my ketone IQ. Man, it does taste like medicine. This is apple flavor. It tastes like apple medicine. It tastes like bad tailwind. I think tailwind tastes like medicine too. If you were to use that hydration mix. This tastes like apple tailwind. And that's not a compliment. I think ketone IQ is supposed to taste like this. It's not supposed to taste real great. Come on, let's get to the top of this. Looks like another false summit. But we're going to be to the top of the mountain probably after this next climb. That's what it looks like on the map. But it's going to be a steep climb. If you're joining in today, let me know what you're up to on this December Saturday. Drop me a chat. I think this is the KOM starting the King of the Mountain segment up here. We're just going to take it easy though. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the bonus climb to the radio tower? No, I don't think so. I don't want to do that. I see that up here. I really don't want to do that. Look straight up. Check that out. You can see the radio tower there. I don't know. I feel a little better after that Q-Con IQ shot. I guess I'm going to turn here. Yep. I'm not doing the radio tower. I guess we get to go down here for a while. No. Kind of a false summit. That's a K-line. And this is a radio tower too. Just two different routes. That's what it is. 13. That's not great. Shit. Just straight up. I think those people are from Slovakia. It's all the same flag. If you know what that white and red flag is, let me know. I don't know if my chat's moving or not. I may need to scroll down or something, I don't know. Check that out in my chat. I don't know if my chat's set right. Yeah. Yeah, it's set up. I'm just checking that out. I'm sure I have my settings right. I don't want people chatting and I not see your message. Alright, let's climb back up this crazy hill. Oh, there's a pink trunk, right? The dude's got a pink outfit on too. I guess maybe a lady. Yeah, we're still climbing today, folks. Hopefully get to the top of the mountain soon. Now I can see the top of the mountain, but it's still a ways off. After we climb this mountain, it should be, I don't know, 70% of the course, 80% of the course, fairly flat. Looks like a couple small rollers. This is the second biggest climb. The biggest climb is at the end of the route. That'll be horrendous, but because it's the end of the route, it makes you push harder to want to finish, you know. Yeah, right now we're doing 14% hertz. %. Really steep now. Of course, I'm only in third gear. Maybe we try shifting down higher cadence. I don't know. I need to develop a strategy for the really steep stuff. A bunch of Germans and Slovakians on the course today. I keep saying Slovakian, but maybe it's Polish, I don't know. The top of the flag is white, and the bottom half is red. Later today I'm going to look that up. I want to say maybe 50% of the riders are from that country. Also a lot of Germans today. A lot of Americans too. %, grade now. Getting steeper, not easier. Thanks for joining in today. Let me know what you're up to, where you're joining from. I'm in Austin, Texas. Great weather outside, but I'm inside. I'll go outside later. I think up north it's pretty cold though. Those dudes are flying. Up here's the fall summit. The screen above shows me. He's running downhill. What's up, buddy? Yeah, look. It is a false summit. It looks like you're at the top, but you're not. It actually goes off to the right. It's going up. Yeah, yesterday I did a long hike, jog. I shouldn't say long, only 6 miles. And I did lift weights some. I did my push-up routine. I haven't been on Zwift since Monday. Today's a big catch up one. There's a radio tower up here. I don't see the top. Once we get to the top, we get to go do a long downhill, which would be nice. Then it should be fairly moderate for most of the rest of the course until like the last 10 kilometers, and then it's straight up the mountain. Pretty good. I had a breakfast pizza from QT earlier. It's just one slice, but a lot of carbs, a lot of protein. Just about 5 minutes ago I had a ketone IQ shot. Alright, let's keep going. No stopping. 8,700 feet. Was that in Wyoming? I was looking for the Jackson Hole. Pretty expensive place. We're almost to the top. The radio tower. Then we got a long downhill, which would be nice. Well, I'm only 15 kilometers in, 1 hour 15, but it's been almost all climbing. So, of course, you get easy in just a few minutes, or easier, I should say, west of Cheyenne. Man, it's so steep. Yeah, it's still 13%. We're almost there. I can see the top of the hill. Top of the mountain, I should say. Not no hill. I've been climbing this thing for a long time. Yeah, Wyoming's gonna look a lot like this. Wet. I have a lot of snow in Wyoming. Elk Mountain. Huh. Maybe there'll be elk up there. Yeah, we're almost to the top of the mountain. Got a few more minutes. Doesn't look like any more false summits based on the cheat screen up here. We're at 11%. We should get very soon.